We know it's midnight, yup, 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 yup. But you bet your butt we're up. Yup, we're up.
We are up, and I forgot to put my wig on.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's okay. I forgot to put my underwear on. We're fine.
That's okay. I won't wear
anyway.
the wig, but we are up, and we are excited. And why are we excited?
You don't know? Oh, that's why. The Brighton Fringe Spooky Special.
This is our Brighton Fringe Spooky Special because we are bringing our live Halloween show to the Brighton Fringe, and that is happening, of course, June 14 through 27.
In Brighton, Montana.
In what?
Brighton. It's in Montana.
It's in England.
I'm glad I checked that out.
It is one of the most beautiful places in England you can go. It's kind of south of London, maybe a little west of London, and it is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Is it near Stonehenge?
No, Stonehenge.
Nowhere near Stonehenge.
You've been over there, haven't you?
I know. It was a long time ago.
Oh, Stonehenge is lovely too. No, that's very, very west of London, Stonehenge.
Okay. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, you don't know where the heck anything is, so I can't believe it.
Nothing.
So
I know France
we
is
are
south.
doing what?
I know France is south.
France is south. You have to take the Channel. The Channel, and you get on a train and you go to France.
Mm-hmm.
And
of course, you
hopefully
don't do anything as these right now because of the pandemic, but they are fixing things.
They're fixing things, and we are going to be live streaming this one, but we hope to be in the country soon, if that makes any sense.
A little bit.
So here today we're going to do a preview of the show for everybody to see, and then you will get a chance to buy tickets. You know, one thing that we do that's really silly and weird in the show is not just the great songs from our album that we sing and dress up and do beautiful for all families and kids. We tell some of the worst jokes on the planet Earth.
Do you have a sample?
I have a sample of one of the worst jokes on the planet Earth.
Let's go.
I don't think I wrote this one.
Why did the vampire bite the priest? To make him holy. So there'd be holes in him.
I thought we wanted people to come to this show.
Yeah, I was going to say, are people not going to come because they just saw that?
Just want you to know, when you pay for your ticket, that joke is not included. It's free. You're not paying for that joke.
That joke is
extra.
free, and it may not even appear now at this
Probably
point.
not.
I don't know if it will.
we've
Many
thought better
jokes
of it.
will appear, but that one may not. Well, and where did this all come from? Where did this...
Once upon a time, there was a young, eager comedian named Brad. And as part of his act, which he sometimes did for grown-ups and sometimes did for kids, he had some poems. And a lot of these poems were about Halloween, which is one of his favorite holidays. In fact, he was born on Halloween. And he had all these poems, and he would use them in his act. And sometimes he played a little ukulele, but really he wasn't that good at playing the ukulele and doing poems. So he just read the poems. And then he called up his friend Steve in 2018 and said, hey, I've got all these poems, and I think if we set music to them, we could have a killer album and then maybe a show that could go to Brighton on June 14th through 27th, 2021. And Steve said, sounds great. Get down here. So Brad drove down from Bowling Green, Kentucky to Steve's house in Nashville, and over several sessions, we wrote and recorded songs for what became Vampire's Ball Ultimate Halloween Party. And that's what this show is.
And that's what this show is. And you were a third right about those things.
That's more than I expected.
Well, I actually wrote the poems originally for my daughter's preschool class. They were looking for something to do over Halloween, so I wrote them for them. And then I also do classes still. I'm telling you, in October, one of the reasons we do the songs is because they're so popular in schools that families, and then adults like the idea of the songs. So great. So what I did was, when it came out on Spotify, I had an ad made, because you could pay nothing and they'd make you an ad. And so they made me this ad for the album. By the way, you can get the ad. You can get the CD at stevegoody.com too. Here we go.
It says that, right?
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match.
My daughter came home from the Halloween dance at school and said, they only played 3 Halloween songs. I couldn't let that stand. So here they are. 9 new classic Halloween tracks with the perfect spooky Halloween vibe. Add them all to your Halloween playlist and no one goes home disappointed. The mash is dead. It's time for Vampire's Ball, the ultimate Halloween party.
Yeah.
What I love is they got Dennis Leary to do that for nothing.
And I forgot to mention one thing. People come to me all the time with clever ideas. They think they're clever ideas for albums that we should do together. And usually I find a way to not be home when they come over. But what I really liked about Brad's ideas, his ideas, which became our songs, really walk the line very well of being just gross enough, but not so gross that parents won't want to see it. Just spooky and scary enough the kids will like it, but not so much that it'll give them nightmares. It's right in that sweet spot. Brad has a real eye and ear for that sort of thing.
Well, and not to toot my own horn on this one, but
that's what I was doing.
The executive director of entertainment at Holiday World said that they're the perfect mix of spooky fun, but for everybody and of every age. And
like that joke he told earlier, you know how bad that was? That's how good the CD is. As bad as that joke was, the CD is that good.
Well, and the fact that you had so many great, like I came up with some of the tunes a little bit, and I would say, like, here's 5 chords, and then you would go off and write an entire song from those 5 chords.
Not using those chords.
Yes, but on some of them, it was like Elton John and Bernie Taupin. You had this beautiful piece that just fits so well. It was so spooky and fun and crazy.
Yeah,
so that leads us to a quick 60-second teaser for the show. We did the Edinburgh Fringe this year, but it was all online, and we just did 3 of our shows, which we got an incredible review, which I'm gonna surprise you and show the review here in a minute. But let's see the teaser for the show that when you buy tickets.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match. The vampire's ball is a swanky affair.
Master, I brought these shovels.
Good, Igor, good. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, true splendor.
Good, Igor, good. Let's get started. Oh, yes, Igor, yes, raise the platform. It's time.
Well,
Hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts.
Come inside.
That was the old one.
Yeah, why'd we do that?
I don't know.
Well,
I loaded the wrong one.
Put the banner up. It'll be
Wait,
fine.
here's the banner, everybody.
Yeah,
I
this is
loaded
what you
the
need.
wrong one. So
the wrong information was only up for like 3 seconds. It doesn't really matter.
the wrong
Leave this up for a
information,
long
but this
time.
is the real information. You need to now go by and of course that was just videos that we do of those songs. We will be doing them live for you in front of you.
But there will be an awful strong similarity to the videos. For instance, this shirt that I'm wearing right now, you might recognize it from the Hiding from Ghosts segment, and I'm wearing it because it helps me hide from ghosts, but also because it's a polo shirt or it's a rugby shirt, and we're going to England.
Well, I'm not going to tell you where this is from. It's from one of the things too.
Don't tell us, please. What I do like is that you're wearing pinstripes on video, which everybody knows you're not supposed to do.
Yes, no, it's not. Well, but it looks fun in the video when we do the show. So go get your tickets. Live streaming. It's at the Brighton Fringe, June 14th to 27th.
How much
You
are
can go
those
two
tickets?
places. The what?
How much do these tickets cost? Like $50?
They're $500. No, they are £5. I think if you're a friend of the Fringe, you get them for £4.
Only 5 or 4? That's crazy. How are we making any money?
That we aren't making.
We're not making any money.
We're not making.
You have to buy tickets so that we can lose as little
You have
money
to
as
buy
possible.
tickets. We need to sell enough tickets to pay for what it costs to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons we're doing this is because next year we would really love to come and tour the UK. We would really love to tour. And this is one way to get seen by as many people so that people will be excited to see us when we're truly, truly live. This show is amazing, and they can also see it truly, truly live when we do that. So,
Yeah, I think it's a good plan. As long
and
as we
now
don't care
to
about making money.
destroy all of our credibility,
Here comes
here's
the joke.
another joke.
Oh, God.
What do you call a vampire with asthma? Vlad the Inhaler.
That was hard
That
to
one
hear.
was quiet. I hope they
Yeah,
heard it.
I think it was out of mercy.
Actually, I hope it
StreamYard
was
said,
so.
we'll do you a favor. You won't really be able to hear it.
I hope it was so quiet they couldn't hear it. Yeah. Why? Vlad the Inhaler was the name of that joke. So here's what I wanted to show that was not in our little script for today, and that is back when we did the Edinburgh Fringe, one of the main reviewers, Richard Beck, one of the most respected reviewers in England for Broadway Baby, which is the main site for the West End, which is just like Broadway in New York, did a review of our Edinburgh show and called us jolly music, witty lyrics, stunning array of backdrops. What I love is in this center part, it says, to paraphrase saying it from another festival, I suspect this duo takes the view that Halloween is for life, not just October. It takes only this snippet of around 15 minutes, which he reviewed, to get convinced, setting the season aside. It is certainly true of comedy and music, with which this show abounds in a way that mixes the fear of Frankenstein with life, lunacy, and routines of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, I loved everything he said in this. And he gave us many, many, many stars. Mm-hmm. So,
gave us 4 stars, I believe.
4 stars.
Yeah,
4
out of
stars.
50, not bad.
Yeah, 4 stars out of 2. I think.
Wow, even better.
Yeah, it might be even better if it's 4 stars. Yeah, I don't think it's 4 stars out of 50.
No, it's 4 out of 4.
That would be bad, I think.
No, we aced it. We did real good.
Oh my God.
It's like how I did on my SATs, except only if you add them both together, you get 800.
Now we did do a series over Halloween. We did a series of live shows, and I'm gonna add this to the stream. And
some fun costume changes.
Well, I want to stop that for a second. So
costume changes. That's what's so fun about
costume changes. This is one of the goofy. I'm just gonna play a bit of this goofy. We have one song called
Frozen like that. You kind of resemble Celine Dion's brother.
Celine. I was gonna say Billy Idol, but thank you very much.
I think they are related.
They are related. Yes, they're cousins. Celine Idol was her original name, but Dion was her married name, and she also likes mustard. But so one of our songs is Werewolves Lament, because the werewolves are the saddest of all.
Saddest.
The saddest, because you kill so many people and it's so fun, and then you don't remember. But this is the kind of silly stuff that ends up being in the show. And now it didn't start.
Any moment. It'll play in a second.
I just can't fight. Your life is over if I catch your scent. That's the curse, that's the cause.
My video isn't running very well. Oh, now it's catching up.
It's nice. And now
now I'm in slow motion. That's so fun.
Wow, Mr. Spielberg, this is amazing.
Wait a minute, what am I doing? The song is way. Wow, this is not a good.
Any minute now, he's gonna pop up like a werewolf.
He is. This is not a good recording of the thing.
This is the thing that the.
There I am.
There you go. Broadway Baby loved this part the best.
Yes, they did. Oh, look at those hands.
Darn.
I'm gonna stop this and remove it.
That's
I didn't. Well, what's funny about that is, it didn't play that way live because we were live. That's just running slow for some reason. How I'm playing.
These sort of problems have all been eliminated at Brighton. That's all in Edinburgh. We didn't know what we were doing, but in Brighton, they've got it all worked out. Just go with me on this, Brad. Go with
Lance
me.
Montalto says
Lance.
hi, and that he's in. And Alice already has her tickets, so that's kind of great.
Yeah, she got tickets for the wrong night, so now she's going to get tickets for the right night, and she's going to scalp the one she doesn't need.
That's right. Scalp the one she doesn't need, or just give them to somebody.
Hey, a Halloween show is the best place to scalp things.
That's right. That's right. But don't say that. So, but I do want to say that one of my favorite things is to do Werewolves Lament and live. You're right. We don't have problems with video like that because that's just me playing a video, not us being live.
Right.
Which is
when it's
really
live,
amazing.
it rocks.
Which is it rocks. So, and now before we go on, I did want to do another Spotify ad.
Yay.
By the way, if you want to get the CD ahead of time, go to stevegoody.com.
Hey, it says that right there on the screen.
It says right there on the screen, and you can download it right now. Of course, it's also available anywhere you get music. Once you do that, too, you can stream it everywhere, too, but you also need to download it. So I decided that I needed another ad, but I needed a woman to let people know that it's not overly scary and that stuff like that. So here we go.
See if you can recognize who the voice is, and you get a prize.
Yeah, let's see. You get a prize. Yes, we'll give you a prize.
I love Halloween. So do my kids. But I get worried when I hear their playlists. Scary takes on a whole new meaning. But with Vampire's Ball, Ultimate Halloween Party, they love the songs. And I know it's the right mix of creepy, spooky fun, and friendly for everyone. Hiding from Ghosts, Witch in My Town, and more. Perfect for your playlist and party. Vampire's Ball, Ultimate Halloween Party.
A witch turned me into a dog.
If you guessed Chelsea Clinton, you're right.
Yes. Wow, is that who you came up with, Chelsea Clinton? That was very
sounds
good.
just like her. Dead ringer.
Dead ringer for Chelsea
And it's
Clinton.
Halloween, so dead ringers are the kind of ringers we want.
Oh, I was going to say it was actually somebody's mom.
Well, Chelsea Clinton is somebody's mom.
She is. Chelsea Clinton does have children at this time in her life. So remember, we do want to stress this is the time to get tickets. There's a limited number of tickets for each show. And if you don't get in, because they can't live stream everybody, they don't own the big Zoom like I own. You and I own the big Zoom. We can put 300-400 people on one thing.
We're Zoom-tastic.
They do not own that big a Zoom.
Well, because they go for quality rather than quantity. You may have noticed if you have your Zoom thing going to about 10,000 different people, it's really hard to hear anything. It's hard to see anything. It's all very confusing. This way, it's under control.
It is under control. That was well said.
Thanks.
Well said. So, okay. So what I want to do is move quickly, and that is I want to play an entire video.
Yeah, we've yet to hear an entire song or an entire video. I think it's time.
That's true. Well, we're teasing. We're teasing people.
Yeah,
so
we want them to know we do actually have these songs written all the way through.
That's true. Yes, we do, and we do all the songs, the full songs in the show.
There's no abbreviation. Sometimes we'll forget whole chunks, but that's by accident. No, that never happens.
When did we ever forget whole chunks? We never forgot whole chunks.
In the Witch song, there have been a moment. There have been.
You're right. You're right. The Witch song live, and you heard part of the Witch song in that last ad, which is one of kids especially. We have songs that are more adult and stuff like that. Not kids can love them too. But as far as the Witch song, that is truly a kid fun song because we do a lot of animal noises and stuff like that. And you're right, you do screw that one up a good bit. I do. Okay, so come see that. So here
Never
is
the same twice.
Probably one of my favorite songs on the album and one of the favorite ones that I wrote. I had to cut because I had to rework the poems. And one of the things this is the one I had to write the most. I had to write verses, I had to write and take out in the poem. There's a lot more things about Frank adding bird parts to Frankenstein. That just didn't fit in the song.
That's right. And there's a whole Hermione part that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we didn't understand. And Quidditch appeared, and it was weird.
No need, and a whole copyright nightmare.
No need. By the way, we hadn't written this down, but you have one of the and probably the best Harry Potter parody albums in the history of the world, and you will be doing one of the songs
as part of this
Weird
show.
Al Yankovic's daughter's favorite song.
That's right.
In this show. Mm-hmm. Yes, a major hit on top of the pops, as they say.
Yeah, it's enormous.
I also want to say that this video, what you've done here, we did this basically separately almost, and you cut it all together and added Frank and added everything, and you did a beautiful job. So, okay, I'm going to add it to the stream.
You had a lot to do with it as well.
Okay, here it goes.
Master, I brought the shovels.
Good, Ego, good. We have much work tonight.
Oh, and I brought your earmuffs.
Yes, Ego, yes. It gets cold at night in the cemetery. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, 2 Splenda.
Good, Ego, good. Let's get started. We dig in the earth.
The graves must be new.
The fresh, not too rotten.
The maggots must be few.
I found a good heart.
I've unearthed 2 good legs.
A lung, a liver, an arm.
An egg?
We spend the night searching eerie winds all around. Digging for fresh pieces 6 feet underground.
We hunt for limbs and organs. Torches flicker and they shine.
Ha ha ha! Parts for Frankenstein! When all the parts are collected,
add brain, spleen, and face.
To the hardware store for bolts.
Screw them tight into place.
Frankenstein is ready.
Now to bring him to life.
I wonder if this works. Should we make him a wife? Some say this work is evil, you never play with life and death. But I'll prove it isn't over when you take your final breath.
The pieces are in place. The storm is at its height.
Our parts for Frankenstein will come alive tonight. Oh yes, Igor, yes, raise the platform. Raise, it's time, it's time.
Well,
Hook up the electrodes,
plug them in the wall.
turn on the juice,
Hope his heart will not stall.
buzz.
Sizzle.
He's alive, he's awake. Some say this work is evil, you never play with life and death. But I'll prove it isn't over when you take your final breath.
The pieces are in place. The storm is at its height.
Our parts for Frankenstein have come alive tonight.
He looks awfully hungry.
I hope we're not cake.
No, we're toast.
Oh, come on. Come
How
on.
delightful.
How delightful that is. And I just want to bring everyone's attention to you as Frankenstein, the scary, scary monster in that video.
Practically asleep, but still.
But we're very scared of that monster.
Yes,
And
and one of our-
the monster.
One of our greatest arguments was whether that monster should be in the song or not.
That's
video.
right. And you won, and you were right. I do agree. You were
And I
right.
never get tired of pointing that out.
Yes. Well, and it's not because of that part. It's when you make the thing go up.
Yeah.
That just ends up being really good. But again, remember though, at first it was terrible wrong because it was way too big. The thing only went halfway up, and it was like, wait a minute, we can't do this.
Yes.
So you had to work on it a lot more. Luckily, I have no skills in any of those things, so I don't have to work on anything. I just have to come up with an idea, and then you do it. So
Yeah, and then
but
I do it, and then you come up with new ideas, and we do those.
That's right. That's right. So I do want to remind everybody, this is your time to get tickets. You can go to ultimatehalloweenparty.com, and that will lead you to the link to the Brighton Fringe. In the comments, you'll notice I have a link also to the actual Brighton Fringe to get tickets. And now that we've said that, I'm going to destroy it all and play one more joke. But this is my favorite.
I think this
joke.
one's not bad. If I'm
This
not
one's not.
mistaken.
Do you remember what it is?
No,
Oh no, this
but
is.
I remember they got better as they went.
I thought I wrote this one, but you say I don't. No, that was the other one. I thought I wrote all of them. Did I write this one? Here we go. I
don't
hope it's
know.
louder. This one.
It would be good if we could see the joke and hear the joke. Then we'll know who wrote the
Well,
joke.
I haven't pushed it yet, but I'm hoping we can hear it.
Why was the mummy anxious? Because he was wrapped too tight. Loosen up.
I like that one, and I think you did write that one.
I think I did write that one. So I should get a nickel for having that right there.
It's in
For
it's in the
nickel.
mail.
So that one is a good joke, and now let's say your jokes are not a party either. Let me tell you, you've got some rough jokes.
Yes, but we get through them quickly and then move on to the next song.
Yes. So let's wrap the whole thing up. I'm going to bring the ticket thing up one more time.
Okay.
Do you want to see? Now I do have Dracula telling people to come to see this show. Do you want to watch that?
Yeah, let's see that. That sounds like
let's
fun.
watch it.
We're a couple minutes early.
Welcome, donors, friends. Welcome to the Space Fringe Online. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of our full show, and you will come to our live show at the Fringe 2021, or contact us to bring the show to your haunted little theater. Until I get to bite, see you in person. Go get our album, Vampire's Ball Ultimate Halloween Party by Brad Tassel and Steve Goody, anywhere you shove music into your ears. We promise it will give you the happiest of creeps. Go, go, go.
Heck
You know,
yeah.
it says that, but then in like an hour, Facebook is going to take away all our songs. So
they are our songs.
They are our songs. So everybody get tickets before they take away our songs in this music. So while we're sitting here, I'm going to change the background back to the back to this, and we're going to say goodnight. I'm going to play Yup, We're Up to say goodnight. Then I'm going to leave up just for a minute or two the background and the banner, although I'm going to have to put the banner back up or it's going to play over the thing. And then everybody's going to go get tickets. Do it, please, everyone, because we are going to have an incredible time. Okay, so anything else?
I think that covers it.
That covers everything. Okay, well, this has been a very special Brighton Fringe. Yup, we're up. And we hope to see you all at the Brighton Fringe. Get your tickets now. All right, that's it. Say goodbye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
We know it's midnight. Yup, 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 yup. But you bet your butt we're up. Yup, we're up.